Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. Our protagonist, Eren Jeager, was never the smartest or strongest of soldiers, but that never stopped him in his attempt for freedom. He's always been pretty reliable and relied on his allies for much of the series until season 4, where he shifted from more of the hero to an anti-hero. Not just the people of Marley, but even his own friends didn't understand his actions and underestimated Eren's ability in this cruel world of Attack on Titan. So in this video, we'll be talking about different times that Eren was underestimated. Now, fair warning for my anime only people, this will include season 4 part 2 spoilers, so everything that happens from War for Paradise on will be included at some parts of the video. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled, I suggest that you guys click off the video. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and here are 10 times Eren Jeager was underestimated. Eren gets a lot of hate because he's only had one kill using the ODM gear, but Eren's actually really proficient in using it. He placed 5th among the 104 cadets, being only behind Mikasa, who's a super soldier, and the 3 Marley warriors who had prior training. So compared to people who were normal, Eren was actually the best soldier. In season 1, we see Eren struggle to use the ODM gear where he could never stay upright, which was strange because even someone like Armin, who isn't the best when it comes to physical activities, could stay upright. We see Eren attempt to master the gear once again, where he did for a brief moment and then fell flat on his face. The truth then is revealed that his belt was broken, so no matter how many times he had tried, he'd never been able to stay upright, and later in season 3 we saw Keith actually tampered with his belt. But for him to be able to stay upright with a broken belt, everyone was shocked and underestimated the will of Eren. Eren was put in prison because of the attack on Marley. He forced the scouts into action in order to achieve his own personal goals. In doing this, the scouts then lost their trust in him. All his friends and allies believed that he was either being controlled or that he had turned his back on Paradise, which wasn't the case. But he was thrown in prison so that they could monitor his actions. And the funny thing is, they really thought they could contain him. Like Hanji's just having a casual conversation with him, and he's like, "You do know I can break out whenever I want, right?" So I don't understand why they underestimated him and were so shocked when he indeed decided to escape. This is probably my favorite arc and favorite moment for Eren. Eren was drawn out by Pieck and was brought out in the open where he was attacked by Galliard, causing him to transform. That's where the war started. Reiner and Pieck also transformed, followed by a bombardment of attacks from Marley and airships. And Eren has truly come a long way. He was fighting and holding his own against Porco, Reiner, and Pieck for a while, fighting a 3v1. And yes, I know Eren is a 3 Titan shifter, but in terms of physical combat, he can really only use 2 at a time, which is the attack and the founding Titan. So him holding off the warriors until Zeke and the scouts arrived was actually pretty impressive. He went from struggling in 1v1 fights to actually being a dominant force on the battlefield. During War for Paradise, Zeke and Eren actually got to make contact, and this is where the decision of how to use the rumbling was made. Zeke's plan in short was to have all the Eldians euthanized where they could no longer be able to bear children, essentially slowly killing off a race. He assumed that Eren had been manipulated like he was by their father Grisha and thought that they would agree on his plan, but that's where he underestimated our protagonist. Eren would never submit to anyone, and he was the one actually using Zeke. He's always chasing freedom and decided to reject Zeke's plan and decided he'd destroy all his enemies so that his friends could live a long life. When all hope was lost, everyone was ready to give up, even Eren himself. But Mikasa gave him the strength and encouragement for him to fight again, telling him that he's the reason why she's so strong and he's done so much for her and she's so grateful to him. After hearing her heartfelt confession, Eren wasn't ready to give up. If they were to kiss right then and there, it would have been as if they'd given up. He was ready to fight for another day. Eren got up and punched the Titan with his bare hand, not knowing what would happen. As soon as he punched Dinah, it unlocked the powers of the Founding Titan, where Eren gained the ability to control the Titans in the area. Such a great power that even Reiner stated it was too dangerous for someone like Eren to have. Everyone was shocked from what happened and everyone underestimated Eren's power.
この世で一番それを持っちゃいけねえのはエレン、お前だ。
After being flung up Wall Maria, it appeared that Eren was out of commission until Armin came up with a plan. As it appeared, Eren slipped, falling down Wall Maria, where we assumed he messed up the plan when he actually didn't. Armin bought time for him to harden himself and come out his Titan in order to capture Bertolt. Even Bertolt himself was quite surprised to see that Eren's Titan was hardened. Such a well thought out plan, since Eren hadn't had much experience fighting Titans with ODM gear. Nobody would see it coming. As we know from their first encounter, well, my guy Eren got clapped, but part 2 was a completely different story. And actually, for those of you guys who do not know, the Raised Titan is actually an anime only thing. In the manga, after Annie slammed Eren into the building, that's where Mikasa took over and cut her down. Then Eren went to try to take her out the nape, and well, you guys know how that story ends. But in the anime version, Annie actually thought she got the best of Eren. Assuming he was out of fighting commission, she attempted to retreat where Eren was running around wild like a spider monkey, where he pinned her down, wrecked her face, and he was able to punch her arm completely off. Annie underestimated the tenacity of Eren, the Attack Titan. My personal favorite arc, this is where Reiner and Bertolt revealed that they were the Armored and Colossal Titans. And I'll always find it funny how they just thought Eren was just gonna just get up and go with them. But Eren in this fight, well, at the beginning he was getting the snot beat out of him because he had a hard time fighting Reiner because he didn't have his hardening yet. But he then used his brain and was actually getting the best of Reiner, beating him in the 1v1. And no, Mikasa assisting him doesn't count. Okay, maybe does like a little bit, but if we're gonna do that, we gotta include Bertolt helping Reiner, and let's be real, whose assist drastically changed the outcome of the battle. A scene that was the first of many for Season 4 to break the internet. The entire world has seen the people of Paradis as devils and were planning to unite against them in order to kill off the Eldians. They were going to raid Paradis and retrieve the Founding Titan's power, but little did they know, Eren actually came there in person and started to wreak havoc. He went in killing the military, civilians, and completely decimating the Marleyan warriors. He was able to steal the Warhammer Titan's power and completely leave Marley in shambles. This surprise attack was so unexpected, and they underestimated how strong Eren Jeager actually was. I'm actually going to combine two instances where Eren stopped a bullet because nobody expected him to be able to, which then led to Pixies, who allowed Eren to try and seal the hole in Trost. Nobody expected Eren to be able to do it because, let's be real, Eren had never shifted before. And at first, they were right to not have their hopes up because Eren was out here swinging at his future wife and then he just sat down taking a nap. Like, what, Eren, what are you doing? Then Armin came in, gave him a pep talk about him being born into this cruel world. He got up and started putting in work. Eren, with all his might, went and sealed the hole in Trost. Tatakai, the hole was sealed. This was humanity's first time fighting back against the Titans, but wasn't the last time they underestimated Eren Jeager. And there we have it, guys. Those were 10 times that Eren was underestimated. Let me know another time that I didn't include on this list that Eren was underestimated. And how do you guys feel about Eren Jeager? I love him as a character. I think that he's doing what he needs to do in order to liberate LDS freedom. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's on the screen in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to unleash your potential.